Okay, today I am joined by Yousaf from the Microsoft EDU team. Yousaf, can you introduce yourself, your role at Microsoft, and tell us kind of what you're doing lately in the EDU world?
Sure, absolutely. So my name is Yousaf Sajid. I'm the product marketer for teams in education. So it's everyone from K through 12 teachers and students and administration, all the way up to higher ed as well. So just really working with our education customers, feeding that customer voice, and working closely with our developers and engineering teams to make it all happen for EDU.
Awesome. Teams is near and dear to my heart personally, but it's been a big year in Teams for education as well. I've seen so many announcements, so many new features.
Yes.
Can you talk a bit about maybe the top few new features that came out this year for educators or students or alike?
Absolutely. So the biggest feature I want to talk about that came out for teachers especially and professors is Rubric Rating. So we got a lot of feedback that educators love the Teams assignments module, and they want more dynamic ways to give feedback. We know that students and projects and essays are not just a number anymore. So in a way to give more transparent grading, more rich feedback, we've added this rubric that you can customize, you can share with other educators, and it just makes grading and feedback a lot more actionable.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And I did see that is one that I saw a lot of buzz about when it came out. Now, it's fairly recent, correct?
Yeah, so that was announced in our Teams for Education 1 year in June. It kind of debuted right around this fall for North American Back to School. And something else that we've kind of paired up, and you guys saw this yesterday in the Teams keynote, is cloud recording. And so a lot of higher education institutions are saying, hey, we've been using Teams for distance learning or online office hours, or students are conducting interviews with experts, and cloud recording just makes it so much easier for what we thought of enterprise to be a meeting scenario, but with Teams, all these different amazing education scenarios as well. And now it's ready to use, it's debuted, you have it. We're so excited to see students and educators use cloud recording in a really simple way in the stream to do those things like distance learning and online office hours and just more collaboration in huge campuses.
That makes total sense. Cloud recording was huge for me and all the different corporate users and organizations that I work with, but thinking about it from that perspective makes total sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're at Ignite, so are there any big announcements outside of cloud recording that are coming out in the EDU for Teams world?
Yeah, absolutely. So some of the things we're really excited about for Teams EDU at Ignite is really talking about our partnership and our acquisition of Flipgrid. So Flipgrid is just such a celebratory app that's been using to promote social learning among all students, K through 12, pre-K, and higher ed. And so we're so excited in our session this Thursday to talk a little bit more about the beauty of Flipgrid and Teams and how student voice can really get projected. Some other things that we're going to be talking about here at Ignite are some things that we have coming down our roadmap. And so one of those items is guardian and parent email digest. And so we're going to introduce the guardian and parent stakeholder into Teams for Education and have the first step be a process where the guardian and parent gets a email digest of the student's assignments, how much is completed, what's left to complete, and so they have a really good understanding of how their students are doing. Because we know that teachers and students and parents are the key, and guardians are the key to student success in K through 12 and frankly in higher ed as well.
That is an amazing fresh perspective. I love hearing that. Well, there you have it. We know what's going on, what has happened this year, what's going on now, and a few roadmap items. So thank you so much, Yousaf. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.